We just arrived to Bariloche, San Carlos de Bariloche. We just checked into our apartment, and this apartment is huge. This is the living room area. Here you go to the kitchen from the corridor. Then of course I had to make mess already on the table. Washing machine, microwave, big fridge with a freezer, proper stove with the oven. Okay, oven, maybe I think you cannot use it really. And you go further here. Here is one bedroom with huge bed. I have to check. Oh, that will be good night. There is a night lamp, Daniel, especially for you.
This is very sweet, yeah.
On the street. The street is full of pubs. And you can sit outside finally. Ta-da! Here is the baño. Yeah. Bathtub. There is a toilet, there is a bidet, there is a sink. And there is a second bedroom. We will not use it. I close the door that you don't have to make mess there. Look at this. It's the second proper bedroom. And every room has a TV.
Today finally we got the possibility to go out here at the bar street, and we got a big fat pizza for ourselves and a cool beer, and we are sitting outside in the sun. This is a long time ago that we did it, because in Chile it was not possible. And it is feeling like holidays. It is exquisite. This food here is actually half price for this what we paid in Chile, which means maybe now we are a little bit again more on a budget, baby. I ordered for myself a pizza diavola, and you ordered a pizza bologna. I'm excited about that.
Holiday baby.
I know it is just a boring pizza, but it's worth to show it. And this is a good day now. Ah. But this Italian pizza, the dough is so thin.
Good.
Very good.
My pizza has a sauce with pesto and white sauce with pesto and the pistachios on it. And I love pistachios. Could be a little bit more salty, but I'm not gonna complain. It's so good. It's so good. We came here and we realized it's a long weekend for Argentinians. So the city was full. The local buses, public transport were full to the top. People couldn't go in. So we just decided to stay here, spend our time. We went to the lake. We were watching people, the locals. It was so nice. We saw so many weird birds for us, actually, because we never have seen. There is a nice promenade at the lake. There is a nice skate park, which we were really impressed about. And the most impressive for us, there were local people here who are always sitting with a cup of yerba mate and a small thermos, and they are drinking it. Like, you know, we heard about it, but we never expected it. It's so massive. Like every person who is sitting, or every couple, or every group of the people who sit on the grass, they sit there and drink the yerba mate. You know, in Europe, we sit on the grass and drink a beer. Here, they drink yerba mate. Yeah, we spent 2 days here, and now we are moving on.
We are taking the overnight bus from Bariloche to Mendoza. 18 hours bus ride. That will be fun. Argentina is bigger than I thought, seriously. You can drive, I don't know, 3 weeks by bus through this country and you're still not from up to south. But okay.
That's our bus. We are boarding now, and this will be our home for the next 18 hours. How much we are paying? I think 85,000 per person, but we are saving a night. We don't pay an apartment tonight. If it's good or bad, we will see.
So we are now since around 7 hours already on the bus, and we had now our first stop, around 15 minutes break for going to the toilet. We booked a cama seat, which means a sleeping seat basically, which is going down 180 degrees and you can take a rest. And right now we are sitting in a so-called semi-cama bed, which is also going down but not 180 degrees. So we are basically sitting and sleeping like on a plane. I mean, of course it is more comfortable, but it's not that what we booked. Weird. Very weird. So we will see how the night goes. Yeah, and right now we are the second part of the drive. The bus driver said we will not have a break anymore. That means we will drive around 12 hours now without stop for the night. Which will be interesting, because if you have to make... No, he basically forbid us to shit on the toilet.
We reached Mendoza after 19 and a half an hour. Bus was 1.5 an hour delay. It's probably usual here.
We decided to walk because we were now sitting so long. It is 60 minutes walk, it is manageable. And so far the city looks nice, it is green here.
Sun.
Much sun. Welcome to Mendoza. We booked a small flat here and we will see how this goes. I didn't see anything, so maybe shall we do this now?
Yeah, fast.
Let's see. Kitchen. I guess
that's the kitchen, yeah.
That's the kitchen. Not much more to say, okay. Yeah. Water cooker is important for coffee. We have a gas stove and hot water, I guess. Yeah. It will be.
From the kitchen we go to the living place.
Living space.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, there's a small sofa.
Yeah, small sofa.
Table.
We have a fan.
Oh, that's not bad because it is really hot here.
Yeah, the sun will shine in over the day, no? It is, yeah. The sun is going
this direction. This is a west balcony.
Yeah. It's a west balcony.
This is not good.
No. Let's see. Toilet. Oh, it's old school. Brown.
Why are you not so excited about it anymore?
I have to say, on the pictures, this flat was looking bigger. I guess they were
bigger and nicer. Yeah, of course.
White lamps. Oh, and the bedroom. Oh, yeah.
Oh.
This is good.
The bed is smaller. How is it?
It's a half heart. I think it's a good one.
Yeah?
Yeah. So after our almost 20 hours bus ride overnight, we arrived now in Mendoza. We just checked in our apartment with the electronic lock, and this city is really green. No? We read about it, that it has many trees. We were walking here, this 1.6 kilometers, and we were walking just in the shadow. This is new.
We walk in the shadow, but we have a west balcony, so it will be all the time sun here. But we didn't show you the most important. What is for us?
The bed. It is the balcony. With the wheels. It's huge.
Yeah? Oh, good that there is a wall around it because I have a vertigo. But look at this.
Yeah. Yeah?
Look at the view.
Oh, yeah. Up to the mountains.
There. They are Andes.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah.
yeah, we are now the first full day in Mendoza. We arrived yesterday by overnight bus, and let's finally talk food, Argentinian food, which is actually kind of simple. You can find pizza, burger, French fries and stuff like that, but also steak. And we just found an Irish pub here and we ordered food, and finally we can show it. I got myself a lomo simple. It is a very simple Argentinian steak in a kind of pita or a kind of bread. Looks like small tiny hamburgers. Looks really good, and it's smelling also really good. And to this in addition chips and a dip. Oh my god. That was a good portion melted cheese. Oh, it is better than a hamburger. This is like a really good fried Argentinian steak in a hamburger form. Oh, the meat is really good. It is soft and juicy. I'm not pretty sure if it is from a charcoal grill. For this I would have to taste just the steak, but this all in a combination, it is just fitting. It is a hamburger with a steak. And I got these babies here. Oh. These chips are still a little bit warm, and with this dressing which is really spicy.
And I ordered because one portion of 2 hamburgers was not enough for us. We asked him if it's big enough for 2, and he said, oh yeah. And I said, because I wanted to have milanesa napolitana, and he said, yeah, okay. And then he brought it, and we realized basically one portion is enough for 2 persons. So I've got the milanesa napolitana. This is a typical dish which you can eat here. It's like very thin, breaded schnitzel, something similar to schnitzel, but it's very thin. Usually is, I think, from the beef or from the chicken. And to this, I've got patatas fritas. You get the fries made out of the real potatoes, not from the packaged frozen one. You can still see the skin on it. And he got, because it was not enough, some bread with some dip. And the dip is perfect for the patatas fritas. Your sauce, that's also good. My god, the food is so good here, but it just makes you fat. All is deep fried, all is meat. I don't know. It's so good.
I woke up in a king-size bed. Tick of a clock, a stranger to my left. The neighbors gave me a side eye, like I was blind. Oh yeah.
So when you are in Mendoza, there is one thing which you must do. You have to go on the bike tour to visit the winery.
Visiting one of the wineries is a highlight in Mendoza.
On our way on the bikes. We just rented and we are arriving now for 8 kilometers to the wine tasting.
We rented our bikes at Wine and Ride and let the guy in the office explain where to drive. It was quite disappointing, since we thought that you can visit few of the wineries and taste the samples of wine. However, he only sent us to one winery, explaining that the others were closed to visitors at this time. This seemed a bit suspicious to us. Cycling in 40 degrees Celsius for 8 kilometers was not most pleasant experience. Finally, we reached the winery, which turned out to be quite a commercial surprise. The girl who showed us around was very nice and tried to answer all of our questions.
After all the fermentation process that happens in this part of the tank,
but the whole trip looked like a commercial venture. This winery no longer produces wine in their place, and the employees don't even know its owner, who is apparently someone from Europe. The romantic idea of a family-run winery in Argentina collapsed while we tasted 3 different types of wine. Honestly, the wine was very tasty, but the setting was not quite how we imagined. We met a girl who was making this tour together with us. She seemed very surprised by what we told her about wine and ride, and showed us a map which she has got from the place where she rented her bike, with all the wineries open to visitors. We joined her to go for another wine tasting tour in a nice winery open to visitors at this time.
Today we are leaving Mendoza by bus. We are going right now to the bus station and we are taking a bus which takes us 20 hours to Salta up. This is around 1,200 kilometers. Quite a distance to make. Let's go!
The first stop was after 3 hours drive in San Juan. We could go out for a short moment and stretch our legs a little bit, knowing that we still have 17 hours on the bus. At this point, there was still more than 1,000 kilometers to Salta. Daniel had to sit on the other side because his seat was broken, and on every bump it was going a little bit down. Fortunately, this bus was not very full at this time, and we could enjoy, at least in the beginning of this long journey, some comfort. Now we could lay back and admire the views. Followed by beautiful mountains, we've seen some wineries and even a sandy desert. There was a longer break after almost 5 hours in a small town in the middle of nowhere, which was like in the middle of desert. We woke up to a completely different landscape. It was unbelievably green. We haven't seen such a beautiful, intense green for a long time. We were coming closer, and this not very pleasant bus ride was finally going to end.
What a terrible company this Flecha bus is. If you ever travel here to Argentina, don't drive with them.
No.
It's 11:30, we are 2.5 hours delay, so in the very last moment we found out that we have to change the bus. Nobody informed us. Not when we bought the ticket, not when we got on the bus, nobody informed us about it. And we somehow figured out that we have to change the bus. Now we arrived in Salta finally after 23.5 hours. We are exhausted, we are tired, and we are gonna first find a coffee and then drive to our accommodation and take a rest, I guess.
Silly you, what did you think? He stayed for life 'cause he...
We arrived finally in Salta. After a horrible bus trip, we arrived. I don't know what to say. Let's make an apartment tour because it's a big one. It will need a minute. Come. Here, sitting corner, and it's just swing around, and then you see how big this here already is. We have rooms half size of this here. We have a really huge sofa, store to play stuff, TV, hang up. Come, we go first here. Aha! Do you see that? This bed looks definitely comfortable. I will try.
This I'm not so sure about.
It will be my S now on the mattress. When I stand up.
It's going a little bit up.
So small table, wardrobe. And this is also feeling like a new one. It is not falling apart when I open it. Let's come. And this here, I mean, okay, it's a bathroom basically, bidet, toilet. It's looking very clean.
Yeah.
And now, in my opinion, the highlight from this apartment. Ta-da!
What was this?
You see that?
Yeah.
This is a kitchen. Very huge fridge. Microwave.
There is everything what you need. Everything.
This is really, really, really good. Really good. Oh.
Now your highlight.
Now highlight balcony. Ta-da! Here are 2 chairs already standing.
This is our view. There are hills already, it's green. And that's the city.
Here.
Yeah.
Here. This is one of the reasons why we booked this. I cannot go.
Wait a second. Ah, this one, yeah, this one has to go. Upper also. Here we have the second end.
How cool is this?
Where are we supposed to bring up this long?
We are paying per night 25 euros.
No,
around.
we're paying more.
We are paying 25 euro per night.
So we quickly checked it, and we are paying 25 euros for this apartment. What? This is unbelievable. We were paying for a room 100 euros in Patagonia.
Bloopers. I cannot go. Let's Tara. Today we are taking the overnight bus to.
Do you want to add something? You add something finally. You should add something. I have a view. Let's show the view.